Morning, MPC Tribe. I have a question for members with an advanced understanding of the program edit menu specific to key groups. I have made a successful key group out of this 2600 patch here. And here's what it sounds like. And you can hear that it has an attack, which is using this filter section here to kind of make it go wow. And if I hold this key down and then press another key, you can hear there's no attack. Furthermore, if I lift this note up, with this note held down, it plays that note. And I don't even know what that's called. I don't have the nomenclature, the jargon in sampler speak for what that is. The word legato kind of bubbles up into the mind, but I don't even know what that means specifically. I could look it up, but it would give me 10 different definitions. So what's the point of looking anything up these days? So my question is, how can I get the MPC to play back this patch the same way that it sounded originally? So we can switch now to the MPC, and I'll show you what we've got there. Okay, so here we are in the MPC. There's my key group. That's basically what I meant. This is late March 2023. I'm using 2.11.8 for the firmware. And here's the sound as it's played back in the key group. And if I lift this up, this note doesn't keep playing as it does in the original. And also, because I've sampled it using the auto sampler, it's only picking up every key has the original kind of filtered attack that was developed when we made the original patch. So I need to figure out a way to either resample it with, changing the filter section so that it doesn't process the attack, or else come into this menu, go to the program edit, the envelopes, and there's things that you can do in here. Well, that's not doing it, but there should be a way that you can get rid of most of the attack. And then there's all these other settings. And if you go to here, you've got something called legato, but it doesn't do anything because there's other settings in here that have not been set correctly. So I guess that's my question. How do you get this all going so that you can make it play back exactly the way it did when it was first recorded? So if anybody has any insight into how this could be sampled better originally, and then go use that as a different sample layer kind of thing. Like you could have, this has got 4 layers that you can use. So maybe a sample with no attack as the second layer, and then make some kind of mute group so that when you're holding a key down, it stops playing the first layer and then goes to the second layer, which doesn't have an attack. And then when you let another key up, goes back to the first layer. Who knows? This is complicated. That's why I'm asking you, the qualified experts. All right. Keep on keeping up, as they say.